Library, and I'm here to tell you about all of the great programs we have for adults in the month of January. So to start off, we will have an author talk and book signing with Elizabeth Breslov, Sunday, January 7th at 2 p.m. She was a longtime Easton resident who has written a book called 5 Years Under Nazi Occupation, a World War II memoir of resilience and survival in the Netherlands. And this is a story of her experiences. She will be here to talk about the book, to sign books, and there will be a reception following the program. On Wednesday, January 24th at 7 p.m., the second of our classic film series movies will be shown, and that will be Stars in My Crown. And that movie stars Joel McCrae, and his son Peter McCrae, who lives locally, will be on hand to discuss his father's life and work. And as always, that program is hosted by film historian John Sonneborn. There will be a Red Cross blood drive hosted here in the community room on January 17th from 12 to 5. We also have a series of cyber security classes that will be starting, they'll be running for 6 consecutive Saturdays, starting on January 13th. Each class will be from 2 to 3, and they will cover things like choosing devices, Wi-Fi, malware, internet security, passwords, and more. So that's a great course to sign up for. You don't necessarily have to come to every class, but you can sign up for them individually. We also have a great Ripped from the Headlines author panel on January 31st, and that's at 7 o'clock, and that will feature 3 local authors. The first is Deborah Levison, and these are her 2 books. Her first book, which was nonfiction, was The Crate, and her newer book, which is fiction, is called A Nest of Snakes. And the other 2 local authors that will be here are Wendy Whitman, author of Premonition and Retribution, and Pamela Dunn, author of Rebels by Accident, Last Stop on the 6th, and Her Father's Daughter. And they will also be discussing their books and selling and signing. And then speaking of authors and books, we want to let you know that we have chosen our One Book, One Town community read for this year, and it is called We All Want Impossible Things by Catherine Newman. I forgot to bring one to show you. I apologize for that, but we do have multiple copies here at the library, and it's a short, easy to read book, and the author will be here on February 24th at 2 p.m. to discuss the book and to sell and sign books. So, and the book's got a little bit of everything. It's got some sadness, it's got humor, it's about friendship. It's a really good book. So I hope that as many of you as possible will give the book a try and come out and see the author. We also are running our regular book clubs on January 11th. On January 11th, the Beyond the Year of Wonders book, historical book club, will discuss lessons in chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. And on January 18th, the Beyond Reading Book Club will be discussing The Dog I Loved by Susan Wilson. As always, our Easton Yarnsmiths group meets on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 4:30. And last but not least, we have an art reception for the Easton Arts Council Winter Arts Celebration, and the reception will be held on Saturday, January 13th from 7 to 10 in the community room. So we are chock full of events for January. I hope you'll come out and join us. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm the Youth Services Librarian here at the Easton Public Library, and I want to share with you a bunch of wonderful things we have going on in January. Firstly, we have our regular programs for little ones, which run every week. They are drop-in programs. We have Toddler Bebop for kids who are walking through age 3, and that is Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10:30. And then we have our Babies Boogie program, which is for birth through walking babies, and that is at a new time. It is on Wednesdays at 11:15. We also have preschool story time, which is for ages 3 to 5, and that is Thursdays at 2:15. And then we have preschool play, which happens once a month. It is on the last Wednesday of every month, and so this month it is Wednesday, January 31st, and that is also at 2:15, ages 3 to 5. And we have some great one-time programs coming up. Our Innovation Space open hours happens this month, Thursday, January 11th from 3:30 to 5:30, and that is ages 6 to 18. You can come in and check out all the fantastic stuff we have in our Innovation Space. On Thursday, January 18th, for grades K to 5, we're going to have Pet Rocks Rock at 4:30. Come on in and make a rocky friend for you or someone you love. Then on Monday, January 22nd at 10:30 a.m., we're going to have stuffed animal story time for kids ages 2 to 5. Bring your favorite stuffed animal or your doll and meet us in the story time. The same day, Monday, January 22nd at 4:30 p.m., we're going to have Bookworm Crafters, which is for grades K through 1. We're going to do a read aloud story and a craft. And reading out loud for kids is optional, but if they would like to, they can help read along, and it's a lot of fun. We have our Saturday programs, the last Saturday of the month, which this month is January 27th, and those would be Family Story Time at 11 a.m. for all ages, and STEAM Corner, grades K through 5 at 1 p.m. We're going to have a different STEAM activity each month. And of course, STEAM is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. A lot of fun. We have also a computer science class being put on at the library by the Fairfield Programming Association. The meets are going to be Saturday, January 13th and January 20th from 12 to 1 p.m. and it is for grades 6 through 8. Learn some computer programming. Student experts are going to be the teachers. It's going to be hands-on. You're going to be able to code games. It's a lot of fun. So that has registration required on our website too. And finally, for teens, January is midterm month. So every year in January, we stay open late on some nights of the year for midterm study nights. This January, it's going to be Tuesday, January 16th through Thursday, January 18th. We're going to stay open until 9 o'clock for high school students, grade 9 through 12, who want to come in. We have a quiet place to study for midterms. You can study in a group, you can study by yourself. It's just a great place with no distractions. And as a bonus, we have food. So if for some reason the dates of the midterms change, we will also change those dates. So keep an eye on our website.